Hey everyone, so you just spent hours setting up your shoot, lighting's perfect, talent's in place, and then you hit record, only to realize your camera's rolling but the footage looks flat, noisy, and unusable. You're stuck with hours of dull, low-contrast clips that'll take forever to grade in post. Frustrating, right? Well, there's a camera that flips that script before you even press record. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The Blackmagic Design Pocket Cinema Camera 6K Pro is the kind of tool that makes your life easier from the moment you power it on. First off, the image quality is next level. You're getting a Super 35 HDR sensor with dual native ISO up to 25,600, so whether you're shooting in a dimly lit club or a sun-drenched street, you'll pull clean, detailed footage without wrestling with noise. I took this thing out at golden hour last week and the dynamic range was insane. Shadows held detail, highlights didn't clip, and the color science just looked cinematic straight out of camera. No LUTs needed if you're in a rush. Recording options? You've got open gate, anamorphic, and even Blackmagic RAW at 6K 50 frames per second or 4K 120 frames per second for slow motion. That means you can reframe in post without losing quality or get buttery slow MO shots without dropping frames. I used the 4K 120 frames per second mode for a skate clip last month and the motion was so smooth it looked like it was shot on a high-end cinema camera. Plus, you can record to CF Express cards or even USB-C drives if you're on a tight budget. No proprietary media nightmares here. File formats are where this thing shines. Blackmagic RAW gives you maximum quality with minimal file sizes, so you're not filling up drives in minutes. But if you need something more universal, you can also shoot ProRes or even H.264 for quick turnarounds. I had a client who needed dailies sent to them the same day, so I shot ProRes 422HQ and had the files ready to upload in under an hour. No transcoding, no fuss. User-friendly might sound like a stretch for a cinema camera, but this one actually makes sense. The 5-inch HDR touchscreen is bright enough to judge exposure even in direct sunlight, and the menu system is logical once you get used to it. The built-in ND filters are a lifesaver too, no more carrying around a matte box and swapping glass in the middle of the take. Just spin the dial and you're good to go. I was shooting a documentary in the desert last summer and the NDs saved me from blowing out the sky every time the sun peeked out from behind a cloud. Oh, and it's got a proper mini XLR input with phantom power, so you can plug in a shotgun mic or wireless lav without needing a separate recorder. Audio quality improved instantly on my last short film. I didn't have to fight with post to salvage dialogue. Plus, the NPF 570 battery slot means you can power it with off-the-shelf Sony batteries, which are everywhere and cheap. I once forgot to charge my V-mount and just grabbed a Sony NPF battery from my drone bag. No adapter, no stress. Now, it's not perfect. The body is plastic, so it's not as rugged as something like a Red. If you're rough with it, you might want a cage. And the battery life is decent but not amazing. Expect maybe an hour and a half per charge if you're running the screen bright. I keep a couple of spare batteries in my bag just in case. Also, the autofocus is basic, don't expect it to track like a mirrorless camera. You'll need to nail your focus manually or use a follow focus rig. Still, for the price, this is a steal. You're getting features that cost tens of thousands on other cameras, all in a body that fits in a small backpack. Whether you're a solo filmmaker, a run-and-gun shooter, or just someone who wants pro-level footage without the pro-level price tag, this thing delivers. So if you're tired of flat, noisy footage holding you back, give the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K Pro a look. The link is below. Check it out and see if it fits your workflow. Happy shooting!